Ciao! What's up, everybody? Alright, on this video we're going to talk about, are there any tourists here yet since they've reopened on the 15th. We're also going to go a little bit over some more visa information. We get right into the topic on my channel, so let's dive right into it. Alright, are there tourists here yet? Well, what do you think from looking at Quinway at 5 p.m. on a Thursday? If any of you have been here before, oh man, it's super windy. Let me turn my back. All right, we gotta do the walking away from the wind. If you've ever been to Windway pre-COVID, when everybody could travel, there would be a lot of tourists here right now. They'd be taking pictures. They would be doing all kinds of stuff. You would see tourists all over. Now, I have been told from people that have just gotten here from other countries in the Discord over the past few days that every flight they were on was full. One guy came in from Thailand, his flight was full. Shout out to you, bro. So it is, man, that sun is. It is, we are starting to see an influx of people come in. It's as I kind of suspected. After about 2 weeks of being opening, people are starting to come in now. And that was because, you know, there was still unknowns and people were filing for that e-visa and waiting to get the e-visa in hand, essentially, before making the decision to come here, which is a very wise move. I still recommend that to everybody. Wait until the visa is in hand, then plan your trip. It's the way to go. Then you've got the security there. But as far as tourists, I have not seen all but one. That was pretty obvious. He was here yesterday with his girlfriend. I did not talk to them, but they had all the signs of being tourists. He had a camera, taking all kinds of pictures. You could see it was the look of never seen any of this stuff before. So definitely it is possible that there are tourists here. I just don't think, all right, we can walk this way now. I do want to walk this way. There's a lot of people down here. So I do think there are some tourists here, but there's just not a large number of them. I think the tourism board only predicts like 4,000 for April. It's pretty low numbers. And I think a reasoning for this is, you know, in typical fashion, they posted a set of rules for the opening, right? A day late, by the way. But they posted a set of rules, and then the next day, they added another rule. Like, they had so long to reread this document and go over it, and then they add this insurance thing, which, by the way, 3 people that have gone through the airport, all 3 of them did not get checked for any kind of insurance. So do what you want. It sounds like you don't have to have that COVID insurance. This was my exact discussion I had with my wife. I'm like, there's no way they're going to check that shit at immigration. All they care about is if you have a visa. That's it. I've done the immigration here so many times. I'm like, I'm telling you, they're just going to check to see. A couple hotties over here. Maybe get a thumbnail. Hopefully. I don't know. They don't check anything. They just want to see that you have a visa. A visa, passport, and that's how you can get into the city. Like, that's the way to get into the city, is just having the visa. I don't see that they're ever going to check the insurance thing. Especially, you know, one guy said the queue was huge. There was hundreds of people queued up, and it was like an hour wait or longer. So when they're all like that, they're not going to check for the paperwork. But as of right now, today is 3/24 on Thursday at 5:15. There are no tourists here that I've seen. I'm sure there's a few hundred, maybe 500, but it's not visible, it's not noticeable. Now, when we go to Boivin this weekend to live stream, make sure you are subscribed and have your bell set to all if you want to see a live stream in Boivin. We will see. That's what's going to be really the telling sign for me, is if there's some backpackers in Boivin. I almost wanted to go there today. Maybe I'll go there tomorrow to film a day video. And it doesn't matter. Like, anytime I put a Boivin video out, it has 5,000 views. It's as simple as that. I could make a Boivin video every day and it'll pretty much get 5,000 views. People like to see Boivin. It's one of the staple things here. So I'm considering going there and shooting a daytime video to see if there's any expat stage ranking. That's also another sign that tourists are here. My prediction for when we'll see tourism, you know, really back in full force is 2 months, maybe a month. I think in 2 or 3 months, 4 months, it'll be like Cambodia. Cambodia was absolutely just hammered with tourists. Backpackers, it was like the old days. I saw so many backpackers with the huge backpack where their whole life is in there. Like, and even if I'm going on a 6-month trip, I don't need a bag that big full of shit. 2 shorts, 2 shirts, 2 underwear. That's all you need. And for me, camera gear. I travel very light, even on extended trips. I will never really pack big. Doesn't make too much sense to lug around a bunch of stuff. In Cambodia, I ended up asking a bunch of them, like, what do you have in there? I'm like, what? We're talking bags that are as big as like Winnie these guys had on, and gals. A couple of hotties. Taking some pictures. But yeah, the tourism has not recovered in any kind of way. What is happening though is domestic tourism's going hard. I've been meeting a lot of Vietnamese tourists that are coming in from Hanoi and all over. They're in Win Way every day, and they're pretty nice. So that we are seeing. And do the reverse back. We'll walk backwards because I don't want the wind to ruin this video. I do think things are going to pick up, and they're going to pick up pretty fast in the next few months. So I'll forever keep you guys updated on this stuff as soon as it gets pumping. I am going to be traveling around Vietnam in the next few weeks, so we're going to get a chance to take a look at places like Nha Trang, Da Nang, Hanoi. So let me know which one of those 3 you would like to see me go to first in the comments. Which one do you guys want to see the most? And whatever wins by comments, by how many is posted, is where I'll plan to go. So yeah, let's drop it in the comment where you would like to see me go out of those places. And as far as visas go, there is only one visa issued right now, e-visa. The paper visa for long-term 96 month and 1 years are not being available until April 15th. Visa on arrival, I have no information on. Nobody does. That could just happen any day. I'll keep you posted on that. Of course, you know, I'm reading the news and stuff every day. I'm trying to have you up to date with the situation here, but so far, no visa on arrival, no information about visa on arrival. So anybody that says they do have information on visa on arrival, as of today, they're full of BS because there's nothing about it anywhere. And there's no projected timeline on when to open it either. Now there are talks of giving a 30-day visa to a whole heck of a lot, 30-day visa-free travel to a whole heck of a lot of countries, which is a very good idea. We'll see if they go through with that, but that's been the big hubbub the past few days. Is like, I think they want to include 30 more countries and do a 30-day visa-free travel, which in my opinion is an excellent idea. If it was me, I would do a 30-day visa for all the countries, all 80, whatever, the 80 lists, 80 something lists. I would not pick certain countries and go, this one's better than that one. I got to kind of have my back against here so we don't get all the wind noise. But yeah, I would say I think they're going to do visa-free travel for a lot more countries. It's a really great way. Why even have anybody mess with it? Just let them come on in. I think that's an awesome idea. I think they would be foolish not to do that. I think that would really give a big push to the opening. I would also drop all the rules if I was them. I would get rid of all the rules. No testing before you come in, no testing after you get in. Like, just get rid of literally all the rules. You don't need them. You know, COVID's already absolutely running wild here. Why would you need to take a COVID test to come in when the country's already full of COVID? This is just scared people in government trying to, I don't know, make sure they're doing things right. And it just hinders the performance for opening up, is all I think. So if I was them, I would ditch all the rules. I would do visa-free travel for the 80 countries and call it a day. Then you're good to go. I'm super excited to see people starting to come in. It's pretty exciting to hear when somebody in the Discord's like, I just came in, my whole flight was full. So that is all encouraging, good news. I still think we're on a really good track. There's not going to be any relocking downs or anything like this. So don't worry about that. Yes, there's a bunch of cases here. Is it safe? Yes. Most of you are vaccinated. You're not going to have any problems with the common flu, which is what we're dealing with now. And the stealth variant is going around here. It's the one that's supposed to be worse. It's not worse. It's running rampant here. It's the main one in Hanoi that's been ripping through Hanoi lately. So just drop all the BS. Let's get it open. But so far, not many tourists. I have only met really international or domestic tourists. I have not met any international tourists yet. As soon as I do, I'll let you guys know. It's going to happen. It's going to happen in the next few days for sure. Like maybe within a day or two. Now, I will tell you that Jay over at Pasture, she said she's met about 50 in the past 2 weeks. So before the opening even, people on the tour and stuff like that. So it is going to be an exciting time very quickly here. Things are gradually getting back to it. I still give it a month or two before we see, like, you know, when I come here and there's going to be tourists taking pictures, and I can go to Bois Vine anytime during the day and there's going to be a couple hundred expats day drinking. So I hope this was informative. This was a very, very asked for video. So I give the people what they want. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you got information out of it. If you do like it, subscribe to the channel. If you want to smash that like button, go ahead. If you want to obliterate the dislike button, you can do that too. And I'd appreciate it if you commented. As ever, stay frosty. See you on the next one. Peace out.